Hello everyone, here is the storyline of the episode that aired last night. At the beginning of this episode, Jung-suk immediately ran away before Chun-young could see her face. The only reason that Jung-suk was in a hurry to go to the supermarket because there was a flash sale. Previously, I mentioned that Chun-young probably didn't recognize Jung-suk because they had never met before. However, that cannot be confirmed since Jung-suk ran away and didn't greet Chun-young. In this episode, Sunwoo still planned to marry Eun-sung. He told his parents that he didn't share a drop of blood with Eun-sung, and that the problem was with their parents, not them. After all, that incident happened 30 years ago. He was himself and Eun-sung was Eun-sung. He wasn't affected by parents who were against the relationship because he truly loved Eun-sung. Eun-sung felt the same way and was determined to continue dating Sunwoo because of her love for him. Chun-young was against it because she already knew from the start that Jung-ae never liked Eun-sung. She also knew that Eun-sung lied to the family to prevent them from worrying. If Eun-sung forced herself to marry Sunwoo, Chun-young was worried that Eun-sung would suffer even more living in Sunwoo's house. Eun-sung simply said that she would try to solve the problem, but Chun-young didn't want her to try because she would never agree. Meanwhile, Sunwoo tried to contact Eun-hyuk. He met Eun-hyuk to apologize for not keeping his promise to meet a few days ago. Apart from that, he also asked for Eun-hyuk's support. Sunwoo explained to Eun-hyuk that he and Eun-sung didn't share a drop of blood and that he truly loved her. Eun-hyuk was actually quite indecisive because his younger brother and sister were dating, but there is a family in the middle who was against it. Eun-hyuk didn't want Eun-sung and Sunwoo to ignore the family's opinion, but he also understood that they were deeply in love. That's why he hadn't made a decision to support or oppose the relationship. At the end of their conversation, Sunwoo asked Eun-hyuk to side with him and Eun-sung. Apart from Eun-hyuk, everyone in the Eun-sung family was against the relationship. Even Eun-ha firmly opposed it because their parents were enemies with Sunwoo's parents. Meanwhile, in Sunwoo's family, Sunju had not yet made a decision to support or oppose Eun-sung and Sunwoo's relationship. After meeting Eun-hyuk, Sunwoo met Eun-sung and noticed that she wasn't enthusiastic. So she hugged her and reassured her that nothing would change. The journey they had to go on was still long or hadn't even started yet. All they needed to do was convince their parents. Eun-sung looked at Sunwoo and felt immense happiness just by seeing him. But could their parents understand their feelings? At the end of this episode, Jung-ae considered telling Eun-sung to end the relationship first. She was sure that Sunwoo wouldn't be able to do anything if Eun-sung ended everything. That's why she invited Eun-sung to her house to ask her to end the relationship. Meanwhile, Sunwoo also went to Hahachikan to meet Eun-sung's parents. Eun-sung's parents also intended to tell Sunwoo to end his relationship with Eun-sung. Chun-young couldn't bear to see Eun-sung suffer any longer if she had to fight for a relationship with Sunwoo. That's why she invited Sunwoo to end everything first. Okay everyone, that's the storyline for this time, and thank you for watching my video.